Hello to our viewers. Welcome back to our channel Key to Band 8 IELTS. So in today's lesson we are here with another task 2 for writing module, and we'll be giving you a topic and then we'll be discussing how to write the introduction, what to write for BP1, BP2 and in the conclusion to score a band of 8. I'll be talking about the cohesion and coherence, like how to write, what points to add. Then we'll talk about the task achievement, about the lexical resources and about the grammatical range you can add in your task to score a band of 8. So keep watching this video. Before starting the task, I would like to request you all to please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it with your friends. So let's get started. Now, in today's session, we have a question with us. The question for task 2. The question says, do you feel it is better for young people leaving school? Like we are talking about the young people who are about to leave school, like they are done with their school education, to study further at uni, like university, or go straight into the workplace. Now, as a beginner, what people, like the candidate will read this question and they'll start writing about a student who has just like for the BP1 they will write the student who goes to the universities, what we feel, right? What are the advantages, say. Alright. And for BP2 they will opt to write like after leaving school what happens if the students jump to the workplace. But no, read the question properly. This is where we all are making mistakes. This is where the examiner is using tricky questions to confuse you and to rate you low on your bands. We know that everyone who's preparing for IELTS can write. They are writing like for themselves. They feel like I've written the task correctly. I know this was asked and I've written this. But no, you lack, why you fail in your IELTS. Like you do not fail actually, but you score less. You need a certain band in your writing and then you score less. You are scored less. This is why read the question very properly, like translate the question in your own language. Every word matters and you need to read those words. Like here they say, do you feel? This is the only question they have asked, right? In the below they have given give your opinion and provide relevant examples. So we'll be providing relevant examples if they have written. But they say, do you feel it is better for young people to directly jump into workplace or they should go for higher studies? Right? This is the question. Do you feel it is better for young people leaving school to study further at uni or go straight into workplace? So they are just asking you to cover one point. What do you feel? Right? This is where you will score 9 on your task achievement. You have understood the question? You are writing down that thing only that the question has that the examiner is asking you. They just want you what you feel, right? This is how you need to go for 9 on your task achievement, because you have understood the question properly and you are writing the only thing that is being asked. You are not going here and there and providing every knowledge that is coming into your mind, right? So for the introduction, as I've already made videos that what connectors, how to start, what should be there in the introduction, we will be talking like my consent goes for that the students should move forward for higher education. They should not directly go into workplace. I will put forward my viewpoints in the coming BP1 and BP2 regarding this only, and then I'll just write down my conclusion. So are you getting my point? In the introduction, I will just paraphrase this question. I will give a neutral background statement to this introduction in the in the part 1, like in the introduction itself, I will give a neutral background statement, then I will rephrase my question, then I will give what I believe. They have already asked you, do you feel? So you will be giving that, yes, I believe this. And then you will say, I will put forward this essay shall delve into this thing, like the thing that I imbibe with in the following paragraphs, like this. And then you will write down for BP1 and BP2. For introduction, what I have stated, like for what neutral background statement I have picked, it is like, it is an indispensable decision for teenagers. Like, again, use synonyms for the word leaving school, young people. I have used the synonym is teenagers here, to opt one between graduation. Again, I am not using the word school or university. I'm not using the word university, but I'm using word graduation. And employment, again, for the word workplace, I'm using employment. This is how you need to rephrase your question in a way that it looks new. It doesn't look like you are just writing down the same thing. And what neutral background statement I've given, that like it has become an indispensable decision, right? And I've rephrased the question. Then I've said, like, what comes my consent? Then you need to write down what you think. My consent goes for higher education. Again, I am not using further university, further studies or university. I am using higher education here. Again, this essay will put forward my views for the same. Easy? Like, if you will practice writing in such a way, it will not take long for you to write when you will appear in your writing exam. Just keep on practicing. Use a sentence that gives a neutral background to the situation, and then rephrase the question, and then directly jump into telling what is your consent and what this essay. Like, these lines are mandatory. Like, you just need to grab these things, and you just need to write it down. Like, this line is so normal that that this essay will put forward, and it will hardly take time to write it down if you have that within you. Okay, so our introduction is done. Now in BP1 and BP2, what we will write? We will be writing, because we have given our consent to higher education, we will be giving advantages of higher education over employment, right? So do not miss this term. Like, what will be the benefit the kids will have of higher studies over employment, right? Do not just write down that one should study gives, college life is great, it is the golden time of life, it gives memories to the kids. No, give relevant points over employment. Like, if what are the benefits they'll be having when they are pursuing their graduation and not going for employment, right? Like this, you need to connect, you need to interlink everything. So our BP1, like I've already told you in the previous video, like how to start your BP body paragraphs. Like here, to commence with, or to embark with, or to begin with. These are formal ways of starting your essays, starting your body paragraphs. One, to commence with, out of multifarious reasons. Multifarious means many reasons in favor of university education. The most predominant one is that, like, I have many reasons with me. Like the student is telling, I have many reasons with me that why higher education is important. Out of that, the most predominant one is state. Like, this looks so good, and the examiner will surely rate you on your grammatical range and your lexical resources. He has got to know that you have a very good hold on your vocabulary, you are using the words very correctly, you are just not using the same words. Like many students write it down, like there are many reasons, and the most important one is Again, do not use the word important, use decisive, imperative, use synonyms. Here they are using predominant, like the one that tops the list, right? The first reason we have written is in tertiary life students. Like now again we are not writing the word school again or higher or university. We are not repeating the words, we are using tertiary life. Like the university life students inculcate theoretical knowledge that gives them depth knowledge of a particular subject and makes them capable to deal with any problem that comes in the near future. Again, here you can add in the near future in their workplace, or the problem that comes in their workplace while they are doing their jobs, right? So you are interrelating things that the tertiary school life is giving them the theoretical knowledge that they won't be able to attain if they directly jump into job life. Okay, so here just to, as I've already told you, give a reason, then to support that reason, cite an example. Here I am citing an example, right? Write down to cite an example. Do not write for example, always write for instance, to cite an example, to as say, like say comma. This also means you are citing an example. To cite an example, talk about a production manager. For instance, obviously I'm just giving an example to you, and now I'm saying for instance. For instance, a person who have read production management, right? He or she knows every single detail about production manager, right? So when he will, obviously he'll be hired for as on the post of production on the post of production manager. He already knows the theoretical knowledge and he knows where these problems can occur, and he or she then can look before that problem arises, he or she can predict. You can talk about that thing here. So we have interrelated everything that we have in the top. Here we have written that this gives us tertiary knowledge. We have given reasons that they'll now have depth knowledge and they'll be capable to deal with the problems that are about to come. And now we have cited an example for the same. Again, the relevancy. See, there is a coherence over here. Like from the starting till here, we have coherence. We are done with task achievement. Again, we have scored 9 on our task achievement. Again, for coherence, we are going in a right direction. So let's jump to body paragraph 2. If we say, what will we will write for body paragraph 2? We need to give more reasons that why higher education is better in terms of employment, like directly going to employment. What other main reason that comes up into your mind? Is there anything coming? No? I can help you. So let's start. For body paragraph 2, how to start body paragraph 2? Give us very interesting startup to every paragraph. Okay. Another fundamental reason is that, right? We can write down like this. Obviously, yes. Because again, like I've already told you, what is more, furthermore, these things are to be added here in between. But when you are just starting a body paragraph, you need to be very, very, very much clear and very much, it should attract the attention of the reader. That yes, this person know how to start up the essay or start the body paragraph. Another fundamental reason is that the curriculum. Again, I'm not talking about the university life or the books or the theories or the book thing. I'm not talking about this university education. I've used another good word, that is the curriculum. It's a very easy word, but hardly we use it in our when we are talking about some things or we are writing down, we do not use such words. But here the curriculum offers them with an environment with an environment to attain interpersonal skills. Are you getting my point? We are talking about the environment, like the curriculum gives them an environment where they learn interpersonal skills. Now, what are interpersonal skills? Before explaining interpersonal skill, I can assuredly tell you that by reading this word interpersonal skills, the examiner will be like, very, very nice. The student has presented it in such a nice manner. She has used such a good word of vocabulary. Interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills are like when a person knows how to negotiate, how to communicate, how to talk to other people, how to feel connected. When you actually jump yourself into another person's position, and then you realize that how that person is feeling. Interpersonal skills means when you know how to work in a team, how to coordinate with everyone, how to take people along with you. If you are a team leader, I must be having some kind of skills that I want other people to follow me. This is where interpersonal skills means. When I am able to communicate myself, when I am able to rule people around me, or maybe I can convince them to be with me. This is called interpersonal skills. So just pen it down in your notebook and always use such words in your exams whenever such kind of topic will come, like about the personality of the person will come. You can use such words, interpersonal. Like now I've told about the interpersonal skills. Like the curriculum is providing them with an environment that builds interpersonal skill in them. That means they can negotiate well, they can communicate well. Full stop. Then cite an example for it. So for this, what kind of example you can cite? For the BP1, we have used production manager. Here you can use such aspirants prove to be excellent team empires. Now you can cite an example like in many of the companies have teamworks. So here this is when the time when such aspirants or the people, like these peoples, prove to be excellent team empires. Right? Now we are done with BP1, BP2. We have cited an example, we have given valid reasons why we are giving these reasons. We have made the examiner clear that this is why we feel that the student should go to university and not directly to the what was that thing, directly not to the workplace. Okay, so what comes next? In conclusion. Now in conclusion, I've already told you, do not give extra information. Only pen down about the things that you have already told in BP1 and BP2. So in conclusion, do not use any fancy word for the starting, just write in conclusion. Again, you are reiterating everything that you have already written. You can also write it down. In conclusion, I reiterate my viewpoint that the textbook knowledge, again for the curriculum, for the university life, I'm saying the textbook knowledge plays an imperative role. Right? I'm not using any new thing. I'm just writing down. I'm just rephrasing everything. The textbook knowledge the textbook knowledge plays an imperative role for new employees, as it helps them in building their character in advance. Right? Now you must be feeling that new employees is a word that I have used for the pupil that will leave their graduation or their university life. After their university life, they'll join some jobs, so they'll be new employees, right? That is why. So I'm reading it again, like the textbook knowledge plays an imperative role for new employees, as it helps them in building their character in advance. So we have covered till here for the university. Now we will talk about this thing in conclusion. Whereas a non-degree holder will learn everything, right? A non-degree holder means the person who has not joined college but has directly jumped to workplace. We are talking that the non-degree holder will learn everything while performing his or her job, paving his way to lose his job many times. The end. That's it, full stop. This is how you can write in conclusion, and the conclusion has told that why you support the first part and why you do not support the later part, because you have told that they may lose job because they will be experiencing everything in their work life, and that can pave it way to lose their job many times. So that was all for today. I hope that you are able to understand that how to write task 2, how to understand the question, how to connect points with each other, how to cite an example, right? Now you got to know how to write for task achievement, coherence and cohesion, your grammatical range, like you are not repeating words, this means you are not repeating words. Lexical resources means you are using connectors, you know how to start your paragraphs, right? One thing that we are yet to introduce in our essays, or we are yet to make videos about it, is like how to add sentence forms. That we will be doing slowly. Gradually we will be adding sentence forms to help you score a band of 9. So please keep on watching our videos. We will be helping you through and through with your task writing modules. So this is me, Gunveet, signing off for today. Bye bye.